Hello and welcome, Iron Zombie Kitty. Apologies about my voice, I have just woken up. I'm quite tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. But I wanted to do another project review. So, the Super Mario Galaxy movie came out yesterday. I've already seen it. The review's going to be up on the other channel, on the Battle Royale with Cheese channel, later today. Probably like late afternoon, because I've still got to edit it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I did have a couple of issues with it. Some of the voice acting was a bit not great. It was a bit bland. And there was a couple of scenes where I was like, it looks really cool, but it doesn't need to be here plot-wise. But I overall really enjoyed it. But that's not what the video is going to focus on. Oh my god, I might have to move further back. Look at this boy. So, yeah, I might need to move further back. So this is the exclusive... Oh my god, he's huge. Look at him. This is the exclusive Yoshi popcorn bucket. So, I wanted to do a review on this because the UK don't really get popcorn buckets. So when we do, it's usually like the usual tin. Like the big tin bucket. And that's kind of it. We don't usually get like the crazy ones that America gets. So I wanted to do a review on this one and talk about it. Because this is really cool. This is so cool. I mean, I have one of the tin buckets. I've got one for Sonic 3. But I use that as a bin. Like, it's a good size for a bin, but like, we don't usually get, the crazy ones that America gets. Which I'm always quite jealous about because some of them look really, really cool. The FNAF 2 ones, I'm really upset we never got those. It sucks because they were awesome. But yeah, this is the Yoshi one. There was also what was the other one? A Luma Star. So they came in green and red. I didn't know they lit up, which is really cool. This one doesn't. It is just a popcorn bucket. Oh, there we go. That took forever to open. So this is the inside. So it's quite big. I think my problem though is, I mean, this will have to be tested really, because I haven't used this for popcorn because I'd already eaten when I went to see the film. So I didn't use this for popcorn, I just bought it and he sat on the little table in my chair next to me. So to be fair, I got him home and was like, he's a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be. He literally just sits on this desk when I'm not recording because I have nowhere else to put you. You're huge. But it's very, very detailed. I mean, yeah, so that's the big space, which I think is quite a good size. So I really, really like him. I think he's really, really cool. It's very, very detailed and huge. So popcorn bucket wise, it would be a good size. And then that's the bottom. And then you got his little shoes. So he looks really, really cool. I think size-wise it's good. And this will have to be something that other people test at some point. Or I test maybe at another cinema trip. Maybe to go see Super Mario Galaxy again. But I think the size is pretty good. But in terms of washing, because it would have to be hand washed, good luck trying to fit this in the dishwasher. But I think hand washing would be quite difficult. I think also trying to get the last bits of popcorn, you'd really have to like do that, like dunk him down to like get the last bits of popcorn. But I think the amount that you can fit in here is actually pretty good. But yeah, I think hand washing would prove quite difficult. The other issue I have is actually how he's been made. So I don't know if you'd be able to see this, but especially on his nose, like the gaps between his nose, there's a couple of other gaps, like especially on his leg. So let's see if we can show it. They're quite thick, like the gaps in between. It does look like, especially this arm, like will probably fall off. I don't think it will do, I think it's just the way it's been made. But to be honest, I thought the arms were going to move because of how big the gaps were. but they don't. It is just a static item. Very Funko Pop quality in terms of that. At the same time, like, it's a really good size. He looks amazing. Hang on, I'm gonna face you forward. There we go. He looks amazing. It's a really big, you know, you get a good amount of popcorn in there. So I feel like, you know, it's a functioning popcorn bucket, because you hear about these popcorn buckets that the American cinemas release, and it's like, yeah, it looks cool, but it's not functional. Like, you can't really put popcorn in there or a lot in there. So, you know, the FNAF 2 stage one was a big one where I was like, yeah, it looks cool. I don't know if you can fit a lot in there though. Because the bucket itself isn't, you know, there's not a lot of space. But this one's pretty good. And yeah, he looks really cool. It was just fun trying to get this one home because he's huge. But he makes for a good, you know, decorative piece as well. So I think this is the thing as well. Like, if I got these type of popcorn buckets, they would just be used for like decoration, because I think they're quite nice. Like, this one's really, really nice. The paint job's really good as well. It's just sort of like the little gaps that I've mentioned already, but they're not great. But aside from that, I think he's really cool. It's really nice to see the UK finally get like the exclusive stuff as well. Plus the, you know, the Luma. I need to put you somewhere else. The Luma stars as the bucket, and the fact that that one lights up is really, really cool. So I'm glad we actually have got, you know, the American exclusive stuff. Finally. Finally. It's really, really cool. So I got this at the View Cinema. I think it was like 15 or 20 quid, which I think is quite a good price for the size that it is. I'm trying to see if I can show you, like, so there's the top of my head. And I'm like sitting up straight. He's huge. But I think it's a pretty good price for what you get. Because I have heard of some popcorn buckets being like crazy expensive. But again, going back to the FNAF ones, and I think there was a Saw one as well for the Saw film. And that one was quite expensive as well, because it like lights up and everything. But the fact that both popcorn buckets were the same price, I do really like that. I think that's really good. And I think it's a good price, to be fair, for what you get. So yeah, this wasn't going to be a very long video. I wanted to highlight this because we, you know, the UK doesn't get these type of popcorn buckets or like cinema merch very often, or rarely actually. Usually if we do, it's from Cineworld. And even then, most of the time they don't get this kind of stuff. So yeah, I thought I wanted to do a video from someone who's in the UK who has finally got one of these exclusive type buckets. It's really, really cool to own him. He's really cute. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye!